You just discovered what it takes to become a legend. Grab your eye. Let's mobilize.
How's it going, everyone? It's HandleIsTML back again with another Cyberpunk 2077 video. And today we're actually going to be going over a couple of areas. I'm going to first show you how to get over this bridge. Ultimately, we're trying to get to this island here, or these two islands here. The larger one is, it seems to be some sort of space center where I assume it's owned by Arasaka. And there's a couple of spaceships there that, as far as I know, can't be accessed through normal gameplay. You can see them from the water, but I don't know of any ways that you can access them through normal gameplay. But I'm going to show you how to access them through other means. So first we're going to hop over this blocked off entry point by going up this building here to the left, and all you need to do is just double jump. I'm using a trainer, but I'm actually not using it to jump over this point, just to show everyone that you can do this without using any type of, mods or trainers or anything like that. It's pretty empty over here. There's no guards or anything, and our goal is straight ahead of us, so that part's actually pretty simple. And as you can see, as we get closer, you can see the spaceships over there. There's one, and there's another one, and there's also that island there that I want to go check out, so I want to show you guys that. Once you get close enough to it, it actually sends you back. There's some wall blocking you there. Same thing when you try to swim to the island. It's going to send you back if you get a little bit too close to it. So what I'm doing is, my preferred method of getting out of bounds without using the trainer is coming over here to highway, I believe it's Highway 101 North. It's the northwesternmost part of the map. And you want to go up to this sign that says Leaving Night City and just jump on it. And as you can see, it bounced me out of bounds there. You can't really tell. I'll show you on the map. And as you can see, I'm bounced from the side of the road all the way into the oil fields from there. Not really sure why it does that, but it's been doing that. I think I've discovered that about a week into the game's release. So from here, you're in the oil fields, and what you want to do is follow my path. There may be a more direct path back to the road, but this is the path that I've always taken to make sure I get back to the road without running into any type of conflicts. And I'm also just going to show off the area a little bit, because I've done a video on this before showing how to get over here and exploring those mountains in the background, as well as a nearby island. But I didn't actually include commentary on that video because at the time of making that video, I didn't think I would be making more Cyberpunk videos. And as you can see, it's just mostly oil pumps out here. That's pretty much it. There's not really too much going on out here. I've fully explored this area before. There's no NPCs that I was able to find. And I just mainly wanted to show you guys this area. As you can see, the trees are floating out here. The bushes are all in the air because we're not supposed to be here. So this area, the further you get away from the parts of the map we're supposed to be in, the crazier things are going to look. And everything that you see out there is explorable. I've driven over all of it, run over all of it, and you don't fall out of the map until you get to nearly the end of it. So we're basically going to be doing is just swimming straight there from here. And I'm using the trainer to modify my speed, my movement speed, as well as I think I modified the game speed a little bit too, just for the sake of time. So one of the first things I actually noticed when I was coming over here was this sunken ship, or half-sunken vessel. And you crop through it. It's not solid at all. It's completely low resolution, as you can see. And I doubt this was part of anything. Who knows? It could have been, something that was cut. It's way out here, and you can't really see. I don't think you can actually see this from the normal parts of the map, so it could just be some cut content, future content, who knows. But this is something that I noticed was really cool. So this is actually a Arasaka airship and an air carrier ship, and you can tell there's the logo on the side of it, which is probably the most high resolution, you know, piece over here. Everything is super low res, but it's, you know, it's strange because it's low res, but it's detailed enough to make me think that this is something that clearly wasn't finished. There's some things that, you know, definitely serve well as background pieces, but when you look at this particular boat or this particular carrier, you can see the insides are detailed enough to look like, you know, this isn't something that you're just supposed to be able to look at from the coast and observe. They put lights inside of there. They put more planes inside of there. It's funny, all of them look like paper airplanes. But even in here, the lighting isn't, you know, perfect, but it looks like, I can't make heads or tails of what could have happened here, but it looks like there was supposed to be something going on out here. And I'm just going to give you guys one last shot of it, and as you can see, when I back up from it, it disappears, which is really weird. I don't even think you can see it from the coast. I just happened to stumble upon it when I was coming from this direction. So this is the actual island, and if you go the direction that I went to get out of bounds, you won't be stopped on your way here. You could just swim straight to it. It does take a while, though, I will tell you that, unless you're using some sort of trainers to, well, if you're using a trainer, you could just honestly hop your way over here. But if you're doing it the regular way, it will take you a while to swim from over there. And when you see like numbers on the ground like that, so this is part of the reason that I think, I'm pretty sure that this is either cut or future content, is because a lot of this stuff over here is actually pretty solid. Not the ground itself. The ground itself, you're going to clip through that in most parts. But certain buildings like this one, the top of it is solid. But if I tried, like when I tried to go in that part earlier, I clipped straight through it. Even this little building next to it, you're going to see me clip through that in just a moment. But luckily, there's some ground at the bottom there that always catches you. So you even have buildings over here that are solid. You can go under those. There's nothing inside of them. There's a door on the side of one of them, actually. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. And other than that, there wasn't really anything I could interact with. Here you see me going under it. That's now my new favorite thing to do, go under buildings. See what I can find, any hidden rooms. But nope, there wasn't anything here. I'm just kind of showing off the island a little bit. I won't be exploring every single inch of it because you guys, for the most part, everybody should be able to make it over here. Whether you're on PC, console. Now these buildings definitely seem more like background pieces. They're all exactly the same. There's no doors attached to them. And here's actually an area. When I clipped into the ground, you can see like what appears to be some garage doors. But when you go on the other sides of them, there wasn't. It was just it was nothing there. You could clip through that, and you can kind of see at the bottom there where there's just completely blank on the other side. And then you can even see it up there at that building if you try to clip through it. And I'm pretty sure these are actually the objects that you see on the ground. You're going to see a couple more of those when we go up to this area. From what I know, those are actually anti-tank. I forget what they're called exactly, but they're basically used to stop tanks from progressing. Now, I don't know their purpose here. Maybe it's the exact same thing. The way they're laid out is kind of weird, but and I don't know how a tank would be able to make it over there, but who knows. So the thing about both of these rockets is that one of them, this one that we're looking at here, is always in low resolution, no matter what. Every time you come over here and look at it, it's going to be in low resolution. But they both appear to be exactly the same, because the other one is actually in a much higher resolution and you can see the details on that one, but you can clip through both of them. So the strange thing that I noticed over here is this rocket actually just kind of disappeared on me, so I don't really know what to do about that. And I went over here to the area and I kind of just experimented a bit to see what would happen. I changed the time of day, you know, nothing came back, and going through that hole will pretty much just take you to the abyss. So I had to load up another save and infinite hop my way over here, and that brought the ship back. So I can't exactly explain what happened there. Everyone may not experience that. I get the feeling that because when I came back, I just went straight to the ship and I had no issues. So maybe it was because I was going around and, you know, kind of experimenting and just looking at different parts of the map. Maybe it just kind of, who knows? And here we're just showing off some details on the ship. And as you can see, it's actually, it appears to be a finished model. At least the exterior of it. But the inside is completely hollow. You can't do anything with it. And the only parts of the game that I know of that have any type of spaceships in them are one of the, well, I guess it's a couple of, well, one of the endings actually, V is seen flying from a spaceship, but I compared the doors on this spaceship to the one that V leaves at the end of the game, and it's not the same ship. And the last thing I just want to show you guys is this little island over here. There's really not much going on. I will say it's probably the most detailed of anything else out here. And this is just another one of those buildings, much like the ones over there where the spaceships are. And that's going to be pretty much it for this area. In my next video, I'm actually going to be showing off Konpeki Plaza and a couple of ways you can get back inside of there. Until then, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, be safe, and see you next time. Bye.